Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is an SU-5, it's a Tier 4 Soviet SPG located on the north spawn of Ensk under the command of Scrappey. Now the SU-5 is also known as the Faden's middle machine because you only get 12 rounds to play with, and if you still have one round left at the end of the game, usually if you kill the last enemy you pick up Faden's medal. In fact, more people have picked up Faden's medal from this little tank than from any other vehicle in the game, I believe. Well, the reason it is such a good little vehicle for this battlefield is because that's a mortar, not a howitzer. It's a 152mm mortar with 400 alpha and a penetration of 35mm, but it is actually quite decent for this tier. And because it's over 15 centimeters in caliber, that means it's capable of a tiny bit of stun. Well, he's aiming at the other end of the battlefield, and we've got two targets, a T-28 and a Panzer IV B, and we're dialing in on him. Round out. Oh, that landed right next to where he was last seen, and you saw the tracer coming out from that bush, so he definitely fired shortly after we fired. Going for the T-28. Rounds out. Long flight time. Oh, and a kill shot. So Scrappey gets his first kill. I would have taken another shot at where that Panzer was, because we saw the tracer directly after we fired our shot, so I think he's still there. Well, we've got a Panzer 38NA. Oh, and he went up against an M3 Lee, and that was pretty terminal. There's that A20 again. And we've lost sight of all of them because we've lost our spotter down there. We do have a Lux who's spotting in the field area, in the factory. We can't get shots over to the town. It's a bit difficult to from this far out the countryside. Normally the SU-5 is great for shooting in the town because you can actually shoot over the buildings. Sab M43 there. Trying a blind shot kill. Rounds out. He got him! He was still there! So that's his second kill for Scrappey. Now we've got a Lux just around that corner. We can't get him from here. There's the M3 Lee again. Moving up the field. Nope, lost sight of him. We'll probably be able to see some destruction by him if he's moving up. We're firing around to knock down the building. And we did, but the M3 Lee has already left that building, and there he is. The reload's fairly quick on this Arty. Oh, now the M3 Lee's knocking down a few buildings of his own. And he's much closer now, so shorter range shots, and that one winged him. It's a near miss on his front right quarter. He's getting rather close. And so's that M5 Stuart, but he's the other side of the railway line. Here's that M3. Oh, it's gone. Right, enemy Lux is turned up. And it looks like he's stopped to take a shot at our Hetzer. In fact, I think he's got the 5cm gun, that Lux. We fire around at him. Oh, wing him for 54, but he's killed the Hetzer. Right, we might be able to get a shot at that M5 Stuart. Dialing in. Oh, going to go for the Lux instead. Rounds out. And it's a kill shot, and the M5 Stuart goes down. We're one tank up on the enemy at the moment. Now, we're not looking in the field. We're actually looking, where's that? Oh, it's the SU-5 on the enemy team. And he's just been killed. Okay, there's the A20. Right, now can we get a shot on him? He's stationary. God knows why. Should be moving. Maybe he's AFK for a moment. Well, we'll take the advantage. Rounds out. One big hit into his rear. I think he's disconnected. I think that A20 is no longer active. We might as well put him out of our misery. Rounds out. Another big hit. He's tracked. He's not going anywhere for the moment, but I think he's still there. Is he still there? Yes, he is! Oh, the old jokes are the best. Okay, so there's only 2 enemies remaining, a Panzer 38 NA and a T80. There's the T80 in the factory area, and the NA's not nearby. The NA's low on hit points, but let's go for the T80. Good shot, and he might have the high caliber now. Only problem is that NA looks like he might be coming this way, and I think Scrappy's going to take a defensive position just in case that NA turns up, and he'll shotgun him the moment he comes around the corner. Now, difficulty on this is pre-aiming. Oh, no, doesn't need to. The NA did stay down the other end. Game over. 4 kills, not bad. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Scrappy in the SU-5. He managed to get a bruiser and a fighter badge out of the minor medals, and he picked up an epic medal. He got the high caliber for dealing out the most damage in the battle. At least 1,000 hit points overall, and you can see, yep, there he is on the table, 1,305, easily the highest scorer. More than double. Is it more than double? No, it's not. It's slightly less than double the high score on the enemy team, which was the Lux, who was it? No, the NA, who managed to get 675, and after that it was the 38T NA on our side, who got 561. When it came to kills, well, he got the highest number of kills, 4. The next high score was 3s on the NAs. And when it came to base XP, well, he was pipped at the post. I'm afraid the Lux managed to beat him with 743. So just 3 base experience points actually divided him from the top in all 3 columns. Scrappy managed to pick up 740. He fired 12 rounds, all 12 rounds in his magazine, got 4 direct hits, 2 penetrations, 8 splash. So he actually couldn't have shotgunned that NA if he had actually come up. So I think he was taking that position to be defensive, to try and hide from the enemy just in case he came looking. Damage of 1,305 hit points, of which 1,149 were at more than 300 meters. He damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 4 of them, and caused 1 stun as well. On a free-to-play account, he earned 13,991 credits, and on the XP he earned 740. So not a bad little game there in the SU-5. He did use up all 12 rounds, but he didn't get a Faden's Medal on this occasion. But it is one Arty. If you want to get a Faden's Medal, this is the Arty to do it in. I can promise you, I've got several Faden's medals from my SU-5s, and on at least one of those battles I didn't even realise that it was my last round of ammunition. I just fired it at the target. It was the last enemy, and I took him out and picked up that Faden's as a welcome surprise when the results screen came up. So well done to Scrappy for getting your ace tanker and high caliber. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell, and thank you for watching.